Hello dear students, compare fractions. In this video we're going to learn how to compare fractions with like denominators and with unlike denominators. First, to compare fractions with like denominators, we compare the numerators. Look at this example, 1 over 12 and 2 over 12. We want to compare them. We want to put greater than, less than, or equal. Look at the denominators here, it's 12, and here is also 12. We have like denominators, and like denominators means the same denominator. So we just compare the numerators, and it's super easy. 1 and 2, of course, 2 is greater than 1. This means that 2 12s is greater than 1 12. Another example, 7 over 11 and 9 over 11. Again, we have here the same denominator. So these fractions are like fractions or with like denominators. So we just compare the 7 with the 9. And of course 9 is greater, so this means that 9 over 11 is greater than 7 over 11. Now, to compare fractions with unlike denominators. If the denominators are different, what are we going to do? We have two methods. The first method is called the LCD method. And we're going to know what is the LCD after we do this comparison. We have 3 over 4 and 7 over 8. These two fractions have different denominators, as you see here. Here the denominator is 4 and here is 8. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the LCM for the two numbers or the two denominators, which is 4 and 8. And we know, of course, the LCM. We have another video that teach us how to get the LCM. We have three methods. I will use one of them, the shortest one, which is the ladder method. So I will write here 4 and here 8 and make the L. Now divide both of them by 2. This is 2 and this is 4. Again, divide both of them by 2. This is 1 and this is 2. And I'll stop here, close the L. And the LCM for 4 and 8 is I multiply 2 times 2 times 2 times 1. So it's 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. This is the LCM for the denominators, 4 and 8. So we can call it LCD. Now we got the 8. We will rewrite both fractions as a common denominator 8. So now 3 over 4, how can I write it as a number over 8? I will ask myself, how did I get 8 from 4? By multiplying by 2. So I will multiply also the numerator by 2. So 3 times 2 is 6. So 6 over 8 is the same like 3 over 4, but it is in another form. So it is an equivalent fraction to 3 over 4, but with denominator 8. Also, 7 over 8 should be a fraction over 8, so 7 over 8 will not change because it's already over 8. Now, what I'm going to compare with is 6 over 8 instead of 3 over 4, and 7 over 8. Now look at both fractions. Now they have the same common denominator, which is 8. Again, we have two fractions with like denominators, so we can just compare the numerators here up. So it would be this one is greater, which is 7/8 is greater in the original problem. So the least common denominator, LCD, is the LCM of the denominators of the fractions. Another example, compare 2 over 5 with 6 over 15. Again, we have different denominators, they are 5 and 15. So first step, I will get LCD for 5 and 15. So I will write here 5, here 15, make an L. Of course, both of them can be divided only by 5, so this will be 1 and this will be 3, and close the L like this. So the LCD equals 5 times 1 times 3, which is 15. So again, the LCD is 15, so I will rewrite both fractions as a fraction over 15. This 2 over 5 became what over 15? So I will ask myself, what did I multiply 5 by to get 15? I multiplied 5 times 3. So I will also multiply up here by 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. And this one is also 6 over 15. So this one became 6 over 15. And this one is 6 over 15 with no change because its denominator is already the LCD. So which one is greater or equal? They are both equal, so this is the answer. Now we have another method, and it's super easy method, and it's short way. It's called the cross product method. So to compare any two fractions with unlike denominators, as here we have 2 over 3 and 7 over 12. We can use the first method, which is the LCD for 3 and 12, and do the same steps as before. And we can also use method number 2, which is the cross product method, which says that we can make multiplication between the denominator here by the numerator there and the denominator here by the numerator there. So we make a cross like this. So this is 3 times 7, and I write the answer here up. So 3 times 7 is 21. I write it in a bubble. 12 times 2 is 24, and write it in a bubble. Now you compare the two bubbles. 24 and 21, of course 24 is greater. This means that the answer will look like this. So 2 over 3 is greater than 7 over 12. I think this is very easy. Another one, 2 over 3 and 3 over 4. Using the cross product again, I will multiply 3 times 3 and I multiply 2 times 4. So 3 times 3 I'll write here, it's 9, and 4 times 2 is 8. And now you compare 9 and 8, of course, it looks like this. So the answer would be that 3/4 is greater than 2/3. I hope you understand. Please like and subscribe and leave any comment. Thank you. Bye.